Thanks, guys. So yeah, it's great to produce my thoughts that I've developed over the weekend with the name title Problemic and the tagline Work on What Truly Matters. So Steve Jobs, in one of his famous videos, said that one of the biggest mistakes he's made constantly throughout his career is leading with the technology and not with the user. And that's what my specialty is, starting with use cases. And taking that to the next level is the question, how can we be of most use to the world? What's the most useful thing we can do in our careers and lifetime? So let's look at the problem with that question currently. So there's the idea that all the good ideas are taken. There's diminishing returns on new technologies and new solutions. This is leading to another version of X, so multiple solutions for the same thing. It's also leading to people arbitrarily, adding solutions and values that really aren't adding that much extra value add to the world. And this is a pity because there's so many people out there willing to make an impact, make a difference, but they end up doing low value activities. And the even bigger problem is when you look at some of the epidemic issues facing the world today, we're very much running out of time and we need as many smart people as possible working on these issues. So here's a solution that can potentially help in this context. And it is Problemic. It's a database of world problems ranked by things like importance, negligence, and the speed of action needed. So we can see on the screen here, say for example, methane gas emissions could be something overlooked currently and something we should be all working around more. So how this would, based on the technologies used over the weekend and particularly the status APIs would tally up, is to have, as on screen, a Reddit-like voting system and a voting token system designated for world experts, which are picked to decide on these issues, and token access control, obviously, for monitoring those experts, and a token challenge response system. So you obviously wouldn't want to have a static database, as new research comes or new understanding of solutions, experts can issue a token challenge, and it can either get accepted or rejected to change some of the information. And you'd have a registration of voters login system, and then you'd also have a geo mapping system for solutions, which we'll look at a bit. So a couple of use cases. Imagine, you've an expert and researcher in climate change mitigation at Oxford who's inputting the system, or, for example, the Ministry of Energy in Scotland. And use cases for beneficiaries, and think of investors who are looking to get the highest impact on their money. So philanthropic organizations, angel investors, general public. Entrepreneurs, hackathons like this, and accelerators doing open calls, and universities in terms of what courses they're educating the next generation on, and what research, PhDs, etc., are getting focused on, and obviously the government in terms of the policy that they work on. Future development, for example, would spin out to an understanding of how are these problems actually getting addressed currently. So you can click on an actual map here to see the solutions in the locality of London. You could get a little intro video by clicking on them, a messenger to get in contact, maybe get involved, meet with maybe some of the workers, etc. So I have a non-technical background, so the technical elements of the weekend was very much new to me. I was getting my head into it, but obviously wasn't able to complete a full prototype of these ideas. So anyone watching this, if you're interested and passionate about the potential that this idea could have on the world, please get in touch. here's my email, tadhg@gmail.com. You can get me on LinkedIn as well. Thanks very much.
So, does anyone have any questions around Marine for Tadhg? I kind of have a question. So, obviously, it's a voting system where things are being weighted by, I guess, the kind of level of expertise that someone has in the problem domain.
Yeah.
How are you going to qualify that? How do you see the kind of weighting of votes that people get being assigned? Is there a centralised authority for that, or is that all decentralised as well?
Yeah, I think it would be something you need to spend some time on, because there obviously could be conflicting, ideas on how it's run. I think the best place to start would be in, a reputable university, like say, for example, Oxford, and you start an experiment on a small scale by getting experts in that university to start the voting, see how that weighs up, and then you start one by one adding different groups. So say 2 or 3 universities, and in different types of people, like then angel investors or VCs, you see then how the voting system is potentially getting changed. So you can start maybe seeing if there's bias, and then even with government voting. So I think you would basically, through seeing how additional inputs are changing it, you can get an understanding of potential biases, how you should change the system, and you probably need to discuss any weighting system amongst the experts themselves to see, if different weights will be assigned to different people.
Fantastic, thank you. Thanks very much.
Great, thanks.